Namaste everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel Roots and Voices India. We are covering where clause. We have already covered what is where clause, why we are using where clause, how we can use where clause, what is operator, what all type of operators are there, details of all operators, and also we have completed some of practicals. We have already covered what is where clause. Also we have covered like how we are using where clause, using what all statements like update, delete and select statements we are using to use where clause. Similarly, we have also covered what is operator. Also we have completed what is comparison operators. Also we have completed all the practicals on these operators like equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. So now we are going to discuss what is logical operators and how we are using logical operators and why we are using logical operators. So logical operators used to combine multiple conditions. For an example, if we are having two conditions in a statement, so at that point we need some operator to separate those two conditions. For an example, we are using and, or, and not. So for an example, if we are using and, then what it will return? It will return those values like where all those two conditions should be true. And then only it will return all those values. And or what or returns? Or returns true if at least one condition is true. And not reverses the result of a condition. Okay. So when we are discussing these theoretical expressions, we might have some doubt. What we will do now? We will check how these operators are functioning. So this is the table which we are already using for the where clause. So for the where clause. So here you can see we have already completed the equal to operator, not equal to operator, greater than operator, less than operator, and greater than equal to and less than equal to. So we have already completed these operators. Now we'll check what is and operator does and what is or and not operators does. So what you can do right now? So we'll check like how we are using and operator. For an example, we are having a requirement where product is mobile and the sales is greater than 80,000. That means like we are having two conditions. We want to see the details of those records who like where like the products are mobile and sales are greater than 50,000. So here it is very much clear that both the conditions should be true. We want those records where our both the conditions should be true. So that means like what I can do, I will write select star from calendar sales where products are mobile and sales greater than 80,000. So if I will execute this query, what will return? So we are having only one line item where like the mobile's sale is greater than 80,000. So this is the requirement where like the mobile's sale is greater than 80,000. We want all the record where mobile's sale is greater than 80,000. So what we found? This is the only record where like the sales of the mobile product is greater than 82,000. So similarly, if I will make it to less than, then I will get also one line item that is 78,000, which is less than 80,000. And if I will use here TV, so then it will return these three line items where like the sales are less than 80,000. If I will make it, will I make it greater than 80,000? Then it will return it will not return any value because like there is no value within the sales table, within the calendar sales table where the sales of TV is greater than 80,000. So that's why it returned 0 resulting values. So in that way, we have to check like how AND operators are doing. So if we are having some other condition also that we can also use. For an example, we are using and name is equal to and name is equal to I want to use Mohan. So if I'll use this name Mohan, then what will happen? Then we are having now 3 conditions. So it will, so I think the column name is full name. So the column name is full name over here. So I'll put full name here. So we are having 3 conditions now. If I will execute this query, so it is returning 0 value because it is not satisfying all these 3 conditions. That means like it is all those 3 conditions are not satisfied. Like out of these 3 conditions, only one condition is falsehood change because like the TV, it is satisfying. So it is not satisfying. So what I can put here, so mobile. So I am looking for mobile. So if you see here product, so mobile, it is also not satisfying. So it is satisfying because like Mohan is looking for mobile. It is also satisfying. But Mohan's sale is less than 78,000. But we are looking for sales more than 80,000. So for that reason, here 2 conditions are true, but only one condition is false. For that reason, they excluded the value. It didn't return the value which we are expecting. So what we can do, if I'll put it less than 80,000 and if I'll execute this query, so it will return this value. So while like full name is Mohan, product is mobile and sales is 78,000. All these 3 conditions are satisfied over here. So for that reason, it returned all the value. Similarly, if I'll use OR operator here, so let's check by using OR operator. So previously what do I have used? So I will be making these changes to, so anything, Control Z. So I want to run the query on this one and by using OR operators or then OR operators. And if I'll execute this query, so what will return? It will return all the values because like wherever it is also considering mobile, it considered mobile, wherever mobile is there, those line items came. Here it is mobile, here it is mobile, and here it is mobile. Then also we are considering where sales are less than 80,000. So these are the things where sales are 80,000. Okay, and the Mohan, and wherever Mohan is there, then that it will also come. So if you see here, or if you will check this past line item, in this past line item, we have a condition that is Mohan. It is not satisfying. Okay. And the second condition which we are looking, that is less than 80,000. This condition also it is not satisfying. The only condition it is satisfying, that is the product is mobile. So like if we are having 5 condition, 10 condition, it will not matter. If only one condition will satisfy, then only it will return those records. So here, these are the line items. All 7 line items are satisfying these requirement. For that reason, it is returning all these values. So if I want to use both and or in a single statement, so what I can do here, I'll just use this bracket. Okay, I will use this parenthesis and I will use and here. Okay, while mobile, so I'll use parenthesis start from here and end here. So here, if I will execute this query, so here we are having only one line item. So what it is saying? It is saying products. So we are having 2 conditions now. One condition is within this parenthesis and the second condition is like the Mohan. So what it is doing? So here it is looking for all these details. So out of, if it will satisfy only one condition, then it will return. For an example, to check this one, what I will do? We'll just comment it out. Will you remove this parenthesis and we'll run this query now. And what we'll get? We are having all these silent 7 line items, because like here the sales are so at some places sales are greater than 80,000, and some places the products are mobile. So at some places like it is satisfying one condition, for that reason it is giving all these details. So when we are using parenthesis over here to close these two conditions, that means like all these two conditions became only one condition when we are putting these all these details in a single parenthesis. So now we have all the details like for product and all. Now we are using AND operator here. That means like we are looking for like this condition as well as this condition should be satisfied. Because like what AND is saying like all your conditions should be satisfied and it should return true values. Here what is happening when we are putting full name? So it is only looking for Mohan and other things are becoming like it is not satisfying all conditions, because like here only one condition Mohan is being satisfied and others are not satisfied. And if we consider this condition, then it is considering all these are correct, but only this one is not considered. So that means like when we are looking for the value in the table, we are finding only this line item is satisfied for this both the condition. For that reason, it is returning only one line item. Okay, I think it should be clear now how to use AND, how to use OR, and how to use both the conditions, both the operators in a single statement. Okay, so now we'll see what is NOT operator. So NOT operator is being used to check whether our data is there or not. Okay, so for an example, we want to reverse some condition. For example, this is one like example over here. So where product is not equal to mobile. So what is our equal to product is equal to is returning all the value where it is satisfying the requirement, like product is equal to mobile. So if I'll use NOT, then it will reverse the requirement, like reverse the condition. So that is the requirement only over here. So in that way we are like using logical operator. Hope it is like we have cleared all your doubts. If you are having any doubts, please put it in the put it in the comment. I will try to cover those doubts as well. Okay, the remaining special operators will cover it in our next session. Thank you for watching the video.